investigation conclave today. Let's turn focus to Mumbai now. Actor Riya Chakrabarti, who's accused of abetting suicide of actor Sushant Singh Rajput, appeared before the Enforcement Directorate in Mumbai in connection with the money laundering case lodged by it. Actor Riya Chakrabarti today appeared before the ED, as I said, after the ED rejected her request to defer questioning in the Rajput's death case. She's being questioned by ED about her bank details, alleged mishandling of Sushant's money and his bank accounts, details of her properties purchased after coming in contact with Sushant Singh Rajput, and the investments done by her during this period. The ED is probing the charges made by Sushant's family against the actor and will look into the alleged 15 crore rupees withdrawal from Sushant's account. Earlier, the CBI had filed an FIR in which Riya has been named along with others in a case of alleged money laundering. Riya is also accused of abetment of suicide, cheating and criminal breach of trust in the FIR. And for more on that story, I'm joined by my colleague Yogesh Sheetal, who joins us from Mumbai for more on that story. Yogesh, I understand the questioning of Riya Chakrabarti is still on at the ED office in Mumbai. How long has it been going on? And what are your sources telling you that on what lines is this questioning going on? Is she cooperating with the investigating agency?
See, Amrit, what we are getting from our sources that Riya is not, cooperating with the investigation, and that is definitely a very important point in this case, because generally, if you just compare IPC and ED in PMLA, basically PMLA, which is handled by ED. In IPC, basically the onus is on the prosecution to just held accused guilty, but in PMLA case, basically the onus is on the accused to establish that he is innocent. So in this case, if Riya doesn't cooperate, as we are getting from our sources, then it is very much likely that ED may detain her later on, since as we know that it's been around 6 hours the questionings are still on since the time Riya appeared. However, she was forced to appear, in fact, because earlier, as you have also rightly mentioned, that she just put a request to postpone the hearing, but ED turned down the request and saying that she has to appear, and that's the reason she had no option. Otherwise, ED could have moved court for warrant, and then the further way for Riya Chakrabarti would be more difficult. So as of now, the questionings are still on. I think let's wait and watch that when it concludes, and only then thereafter we could get some exact exact confirmation about the report that what was the questioning. But one thing which is very clear, the ED is basically trying to ascertain the trace, the money trace, the 15 crore rupees that K.K. Singh, father of Sushant, has alleged in the FIR, that 15 crore rupees have been transferred from Riya's account to different accounts. So who are these accounts? If any companies have been set up with the help of Sushant Singh Rajput and Riya's brother, then what are the companies into? Whether it is a shell company, who are the employees there, what basically the companies are into. So there are a number of details, and also the ITR details have been sought by the Enforcement Directorate that we are getting from our sources. So these are the basically information that it is trying to find out, and it remains to be seen that how much time it takes to conclude the questioning of ED. Yeah.
Is she also being questioned about her travel, because she did a lot of international travel along with her brother? That's what reports say, media reports say. Is the ED likely to question on, where did the money come from, who paid for that travel, for the expenses?
See, Amrit, ED is not only questioning Riya Chakrabarti, but also other people are there. So basically, the confrontation of a statement, and ED is trying to find out the contradictions. Is there any contradiction? Is there any contradictory statements? So as far as traveling is concerned, as far as her previous records are concerned, as far as purchase of properties are concerned, as far as some other transactions are concerned, so it's a broad investigation by the Enforcement Director. So it is not confined to a particular thing or any particular account. There were 4 accounts of Sushant Singh Rajput and the Kotak Mahindra Bank, the bank where the money has been allegedly transferred from Kotak Mahindra Bank, Sushant Singh Rajput's account to Riya account. So there are 4 bank accounts, and then the complete trail of money, the trace of the money, where the entire money gone, and then what happened to that money, who are the stakeholder of that money, whether it was funded, whether there's anything fundraising in that money. So there are a number of points, and there are different dots. So it is basically trying to connect the dots, and if the agency finds anything suspicious, suspicious, then definitely the agency will move ahead to the court and the legal conclusion. Yeah.
All right, Yogesh, we'll leave it there. Many thanks to keep a track of these developments. We'll keep getting back to you for more information on that. So that's it in